Hi, I forgot to turn on my light. I have to turn on my light. Hold up just a second. I will sing to you while I turn on my light. Do, 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 do. I don't know why I forgot my light, but I did. Oh, wait, what happened? I just lost my light. Oh, there it is. Hi, everybody. Oh my gosh. How could I have forgotten my light? So you see my little crafty area is all kinds of piled up with stuff. And I suppose I could like pull that down a little bit, but that is okay. I'm going to pull you a little closer to me though, so that I can see you better. How is everybody today? Hey, yo. Oh, I have low battery. I'm live over on YouTube. Well, that was crazy. How are you guys doing? If you wanted to come do some crafts with me, I am live on YouTube, so you can let people know that. So Brian is upstairs with the calzones that we made last week. Like I put one in the freezer and then I got it out about 3 hours ago. And I put it in the oven. And then you like leave it in the with the calzone. I got it out of the freezer, left it in the fridge for about 3 hours, and then left it out for about a half an hour before I put it in the oven. Hi, everybody. I hope you guys are good. We've got hi, Natalia. Michael is here. So I don't know if this time is a good time for people to hang out, but I wanted to do something in the afternoon because I feel like there are people who are across the pond who, like don't want to stay up till 2 a.m. to hang out with me. So you guys, we're making crafts over on YouTube. Oh, let me see. Okay. So if you watched the stream from last week, we made homemade calzones. You guys, you need to go watch it. I put that in the oven at 450 for about 12 minutes, and that is what we have. So I'm going to show it to you. So anyway, it's like it's a pretty yummy thing to make. So go watch how we made it. And that is like last week's live stream. Oh my gosh, y'all! Like seriously, look at that! It's so good. Like homemade calzones. Like I should try it. Let's see. I'm telling you, easy recipe, homemade food. Do not buy your breadstuffs, your pie crust, whatever in the store. You can do a much better job making it at home and having fun doing it. So, I will be asking you to share some of the things. Like if you make these things with me, I would love it if you would share them in messages on Instagram. I will be posting some of those things. If you make some crafts or you make some items based on anything that we've done in these live streams, please share it with me so I can repost it with your @ and that kind of thing. And then as always, like people who comment and stay throughout the live, I will pick someone in my messages who sends me a picture of what they do or, has been positive throughout the live stream and supporting each other. I will send out merch. I do have a new merch site, but I've got a bunch of these like in packages. Like this one's rainbow middle of nowhere. And this one is my You Are My Sunshine shirt. Today I have on Grow Through What You Go Through because I definitely have some growing to do from what I have gone through recently. With just December was a hard month. And I think part of moving into a new year is just saying, hey, I can do this. Show up. The most important thing to do is show up anywhere. So, hi, Erin. And we've got Natasha and Natalia. Anyway, you guys, so I hope that you will craft with me because part of the thing being stuck inside all the time is like finding creative things to do with our time. And if there's one thing I could convince you to do, it's never buy glue. Now, last week, I talked to you about my homemade papier-mâché recipe. It's literally, I'm just going to remind you of it. I boiled 5 cups of water. So if you want to go do that right now, go do it. I boiled 5 cups of water. And then in a separate container, I put a cup of water and mixed in 1/4 cup of flour and put a little salt into that. And then you add the boiled water to that mixture of 1 cup water, 1/4 cup of flour, and a little bit of salt. And then kind of stir that up. You let it cool, and you've got a great homemade paper mache, like basically for free. That's almost no cost, right? Well, then people go out and they buy like this. The price on this Mod Podge is $8.99. $8.99. Y'all do not have to buy glue. But to make like homemade paper mache, like let's say maybe you have some Elmer's glue sitting around, or you have Mod Podge sitting around, and you want to actually do this process with me, go grab it and come back, because that would be good. I also want you to grab, I know you have tissue paper left over from Christmas. I know you do. So we're going to do one thing with tissue paper, and we'll do the results next week. But we're going to do something fun with tissue paper. Hi, Michael. Good to see you. Oh, yeah. This will be fun. I want you guys to start doing this with me and start taking part. And I want you to feel like take an area of your life that doesn't have to be perfect, that you just kind of sink into and enjoy creating for the very sheer fun of creating something, you know? So anyway, I know you have tissue paper left over from Christmas. So I want you to get, I don't care what color it is. I love to buy these little, so I buy packages of tissue paper that are like pre-cut, because then I don't have to deal with it. But you know, you can rip them, you can do whatever you want to with it, but we're going to deal with tissue paper. And then if you have any paper, you can use wrapping paper. You can use, you know, I love the book For the Love of Paper. I showed it to you last week. I actually have 2 copies of this very book, For the Love of Paper. One that my daughter used to decorate her room, and then one that, you know, one that I tear things out of. But you guys, any paper is just great to do all kinds of crafts with. Now this, I purchased this, but you can go through magazines and look for pictures that you like, look for colors, background colors, and add those. So we're going to do some stuff, obviously some more stuff with paper, but I wanted to continue kind of the sort of paper mache theme, because I want you guys to experience, like there's no better craft with a little one than paper mache. And so what I do, for instance, like if I don't want to go through the whole ordeal of making homemade glue, but I'm telling you, free, go make your homemade glue. But let's say right now you're sitting there with some Elmer's or some Mod Podge. The thing with paper mache is you don't want the glue to be too thick. So I'm going to pour a little bit in here. And you know what? My water container is upstairs. Hey, Brian. I always do this in my basement. Brian. He's supposed to be down here helping me. So notice I put, you know, like maybe 1/8 of a cup of, maybe not even that, like a few tablespoons, probably 3 tablespoons in there. The key is you just don't need too much glue. Would you do me a favor, buddy, and put a couple cups of water in there? Mm-hmm. So, and you want really thin glue for paper mache. So this I'm doing for those of you who may not want to like boil water and go through the whole thing of boiling water and making your own homemade paper mache like glue that we're going to use. But so you have Elmer's glue sitting around. If you have Mod Podge sitting around, you know, pour a little bit into a bowl, not too much. And we're going to add a couple cups of water. Now, y'all might not understand this, but I live in a very small house in the middle of nowhere. And my kitchen is so small that like one person can't even do it. So part of my problem is like coming down here to do things, then they're realizing, oh my gosh, where's my water? Someday I'm going to have a house that's bigger. But I dream. Anyway, I watched the... Oh, that's funny. Do you remember me? Hi, Austin. Yeah. How are you? Good to see you. Come make some crafts with us. Oh, thank you, my dear. The calzone you can go eat. Anyway, yes, last week on the stream, I showed you how to make homemade calzones. Yeah, that's what it came out like. They're pretty yummy. There you go. Okay. So now that you have to have some glue with you, make sure. So you know how I put a little bit of the Mod Podge in there and a couple cups of water? I'm going to stir that up. Now, you just don't need much sticky when you're dealing with paper mache because you're like dipping in the whole, you know, piece. But you don't want it thick. You don't want it clunky. So I have made some homemade paper mache, like, you know, sticky glue from a little bit of purchased Mod Podge, or just Elmer's glue. Okay, you guys. But I like my homemade glue don't buy stuff. Again, this is literally easy to make. You can watch the other one, but I kind of explained that. So I'm going to pour my homemade paper mache glue that I made last week into here. It's all cooled off. Now, it's not tough to make. So do it. Okay. So I know y'all are like, what is she going to do this week? So with my tissue paper. So I hope some of you have like some homemade glue in front of you and some tissue paper. Now you can take any glass thing at all. I happen to have a glass block. And I have, oh my gosh, all around me, I have jars and stuff, but, you can take a glass jar. You can take a glass. You can take anything. I'm going to show you how to make something really cute. Obviously, we'll finish it next week. But we're going to paper mache onto something glass. Now, I have had these blocks sitting around forever. And literally, it will work in a jar or in like, one of these glass blocks. You can get these for almost nothing. But the reason I'm using tissue paper, and again, I know you have tissue paper sitting around from Christmas, is because eventually we're going to get lights inside of this and we're going to light it up and it's going to be really cute. The tissue paper, it's really flimsy. So I just stuck it in there. But I'm going to stick my tissue paper onto my glass item and pick colors that you like, because I promise you this is going to end up really cute. You can't really see me. Brian, I need your help. Hold up. This is crazy. Never mind. No, okay, I'll just lean down. But the colors in here, there's black and stuff like that. We want to put some colors that will be fun. Could you turn that up just a tiny bit? I put it down too far. And the thing about these little squares, yeah, it's good, is that they do come cut up and they're easy to deal with. So I'm just going to randomly put squares and you can overlap them. And the thing about paper mache is, sometimes you want the wrinkle, because the wrinkle gives it interest. Now we don't want this to be too thick. And the reason I'm using tissue paper is because we want it to, we're going to want the lights to show through it, right? So and obviously I have purple on there already. I'm going to put a bunch of pink on, and I hope someone is doing this with me because I want to see what you're doing. So I'm going to put a bunch of pink on there. Tissue paper is so painful to work with. But the fun thing is I'm going to do a few pieces at a time. The fun thing about crafting that I have always loved my whole life is that you just don't worry about it being perfect. And I feel like with all the money that we spend crafting, it's like, oh, I spent a ton of money on this. It better end up cool. But the thing about using what you have is that it's like, oh, I used it. I had a good time doing it. Woohoo. So now I'm going to put a little more pink on here and we're going to do all the sides. But please keep doing this and get yourself get yourself in a place where you're maybe listening to some fun music or you're doing something, you're putting something in that makes you feel good. Because, this year's been rough for a lot of reasons. And if you're sitting at home going, what am I going to do? I don't even want to get out of bed. Go make some homemade glue and make some kind of fun little craft. Hey, so she entertains us, teaches us, and influences us. That's right. It's why you just want to be, life's too short to be so negative. I'm just so tired of all the negativity. So I don't want to do it. Reminds me of a parent who asked the kid every day what they did on art class and fangirls over it. Oh my gosh, my daughter has made some cute things in art. I flippin' love it. Shit, that one fell apart when I do that one. I love it. She's just made some really cute things in art, but she loves to do her cats. And so anyway, the thing about working with tissue paper is you literally it's going to be messy and it's hard to hold together. So that's it. So work on your, please tell me someone is doing. Is anyone making something? I don't care if there's only one of you making something. Are you making something? Anything? Are you making something? Where? Oh yeah, where are my glasses? I don't know. I always lose them. Oh, you are so sweet. I don't need to be somebody's idol. I just hope I can be value added to the world. You know, like I just hope my presence on the earth helps somebody make it through their day, because we all have rough days. And even at 50, I have rough days. I mean, I've had a lot of rough days recently, and I think part of it's, winter and all that kind of stuff. But I don't know. It's just, life can be rough. And we have to, the thing is, it is also extremely joyous. So we have to do is figure out, okay, how do I survive the rough parts while, so that I can make it to the joy. This is getting cute, I promise. I think I'm going to put some blue on now. Yeah, I never find my glasses. Anyway, I don't know where my hubby is, but he's not helping me. So I'm going to go to blue. And there is no method to the madness with paper mache. That's what I love. I mean, well, there's a little method. You maybe want to balance your colors out a little bit. And this blue is really light. And you can overlap them, but it will create, and if you do strips and stuff, it will have a little bit different look. But I like these little squares, and they are fun, and they're cute, and you will like the result. So, and then you can paint on it. You can do all kinds of fun stuff with it. I promise you will like it. And see, the thing is, it doesn't matter if they fold over. They don't have to be perfect. I love you so much. You make my day. Oh, you guys are sweet. So I this like this. So I'm going to show you, and see, I'm kind of overlapping it, right? Now, I am going to finish this up later, and then I will show you what we're going to do next week after this dries, right? After this all dries, I will show you my finished result. What we're going to do next week is we're going to put some lights inside of it, and I will show how cute it is, and I'll show you what I did to kind of cute it up. And then we're going to put some decoration on it. I don't like to use LED lights. Everybody uses LED lights. I prefer a plug-in light, but I'm going to show you how to hide the cord. Anyway, so I will finish this up later, but this is one thing that you can do with paper mache. And that's what we're doing today, is doing some paper mache stuff. Oh my gosh. Last week, and it is upstairs. I need a bigger place. I need a place. Oh. Anyway, last week, I brought it down here. This is one of the paper mache things I made last week. I love it. It is cute. And also what we're going to do on here on Saturdays is we're going to plant stuff in our cute little, in our cute little pots that we have created. Now, as I told you, I love For the Love of Paper, right? Please tell me somebody has something in front of them and they were making something. How do we share her live? She deserves more attention. You're cute. You can go on to, I don't even know. How do you share this? Can you share a live? Tell your friends to join. It's okay. Brian bought my glasses. It's okay. My mother used to say this: the number of people who show up for any event is the exact number of people who is supposed to be there. So when people host parties and they say only 2 people showed up, yeah, but did the 2 people who showed up love it? Yes. Well, maybe the only reason they loved it is because there were only 2 people there. You have to understand in life, if 1 million people show up and 1 million people are mad, why does it matter that 1 million people showed up? If 10 people show up and 10 people are happy, that's what counts. Now, you want to, as somebody who's trying to influence or help people try to be happy and stuff, you want to reach as many people as possible, but you have to understand that the number of people who show up, that's what's supposed to be there. And those of you who show up regularly, like Natalia and Natasha and Michael and stuff, you guys, you just came from TikTok. Hi, join us. We have fun on Saturdays in here, I promise. And these are the kinds of things I did with my little one, like Lucy when she was little. She was always crafting. So anyway, I ripped some pages out of The Love of Paper. Now, I kind of made a purple one, right? Well, what you do is you want to put pieces together that sort of, go together, right? I love these things. I think the key is, like you can cut these out into like whatever. You can cut them out. But with paper mache, you can cut them out. You can rip them. I'm ripping right now, right? So I'm ripping these 4 circles out. I'm telling you, the love of paper, go get the dang book. It's so cool. So I'm ripping these 3 out. Anybody here ripping out paper and doing something? Have you done YouTube? I watched your Insta and TikTok lives all the time. I never knew. I just started doing YouTube lives. Hi guys, I'm live over on YouTube. Come join us. And I like YouTube lives because you can see better. You can do more stuff. Is anybody ripping up stuff? Please tell me someone is ripping up stuff. Are you doing it, Michael? I want to say you send me a picture of what you make. Again, the homemade glue recipe is really easy. Go make it. It's like, you can use other stuff, but like I showed you, just a few parts like that other glue that I made. But anyway, so I'm going to rip these circles out because I like them. Please do this with me. I'm just watching you rip it up. It looks like fun. It is fun. And if you have a kid around, like what better craft to do with a child than, like something like this. So I think I'm going to do, I don't know, maybe I'll do strips this time. Strips are fun. Last time I did squares. I think I'll do strips. Doing it too. You're making cards. Oh, you can make some cute cards. You really can. You can make some really cute cards. The key is, especially in this year, is finding something that brings you joy in what you do. And again, it doesn't have to be perfect. Life isn't about perfection. It's about enjoying the process. Too many people are focused on the end goal and the outcome. Well, you got to enjoy the process. So I got some strips of purple. I've got those things. Oh, I love this too. This paper right here. This deserves to go on there. Hey, Happy New Year, everybody. That's right. Happy New Year. I forgot. Out cutting, sticking, gluing. It's so fun. Everybody should try it. If you're not cutting, sticking, and gluing, or ripping, sticking, and gluing, like, what is life? I think as we get older, we lose track of the things that we did when we were young to bring us joy. And if I could convince teenagers to like reclaim their childhood and go back to the things that they did when they were little to bring them joy, the world would be a lot better place, which is why I love spending time with my little friend, Grace. Hi, Grace, if you're out there. So I literally have no plan for this, but I have ripped up, you kind of see, I've ripped up a couple different colors and those circle things. So let's just see what I can create on here. Oh, dude, hot chocolate sounds. Oh, yeah. I made hot chocolate bombs on one of the live streams. So let's do this. We're going to start here. So I have a strip of this color. I kind of like that color. And I'm going to rip this little part here. I'm sorry. I have to go. I'm going to watch this later. Oh, yeah. Do some crafts later. It's okay. So I have a strip. And then I think I will do another strip around the top. I would love her to turn my AC. Oh, it's all good. So I'm actually going to use several strips of this color, of this, to put a strip around the top. I don't know why. I just feel like that's what I want to do. I just like to do things that get your hands kind of dirty. Oh, that's the wrong color. I want this color for that strip. You guys, like, do it. Please share with me if you make anything. And, you can share these live streams with people. Bring in your friends. Text them and say, hey, come join me in this live. Okay, so I have that one strip on there. And then I'm going to do a strip of purple around. After I have that my flower color on there, I'm going to do a strip of purple. Now, because of the way I don't want it to wrinkle. I just want to do that. So now we're getting the strips on there. And then, another strip of purple. Ha ha ha. It's so cold. It's so cold. And Natasha, I love the name O'Donnell. This is a very Irish name, isn't it? And then I'm gonna rip this strip because I don't want it to go up that high. So I'm just gonna rip it like this, boom, and then reposition it so it's still got kind of a strip going around, right? And I don't need a very big strip to finish that last piece, but I still need another strip. On TikTok, what's going on? Oh, my color changed a little bit, and that's okay. So I've got strips. Now I think, these really cool things that I cut out, I'm going to slap those on here at different spots because I like them. And I think I'll do this one, maybe on the other side, slap on that one. And then I'm going to do another strip of my flowers. Shared the video on it. Oh, fun. You guys, that's cool. Now, I think maybe I will put it on top. Should I put it on top of that piece or underneath? I don't know. I can't tell. I can't decide. Maybe I'll rip it and do partially on top. Oh, that kind of looks cool. Do you see what I did? Kind of put it partially on top and then not. So we're just going to do that strip around there. Another strip of this. Oh, you guys. It's why did you meet me on TikTok in the comment section? I have no idea. I don't know.
Spamming.
Maybe spamming comments or something. That's usually what happened. If people spam comments, I just have moderators mute them. Anyway, okay. So, and then I'm going to do another strip of purple at the bottom because I would like to do that. Anybody making this and having fun? Tell me. This looks amazing for can't wait. Oh, I think it'll be fun. And then I'm putting, I need a smaller strip. I'm putting another strip of like a purplish color at the bottom. See what the fun stuff you can do if you just try. And you don't have to spend much money to do it. See how I'm just kind of ripping to make things fit. And that's what I'm going to keep doing. And I think I kind of like this so far. I think we'll paint it too. How's the puppy? Yeah, he's cute. He's like a little annoying, but we'll make it. He's going to be okay. So, okay. What do we got here? This is what we have so far. Now, doesn't that look better than a clay pot without anything on it? I think that will be interesting. Now, the thing I did the other day was sort of paint the top of it because to me it kind of finishes it off and gives it a little bit of like, oomph, a little bit of whatever. And obviously I like the same sorts of kinds of color schemes because aren't these two pots going to be cute? They will be cute in our lives. And you can write on them. We can, use permanent marker, put little cute, like, writings on there or whatever. But I think that's going to be cute. I feel like that's cute enough. Isn't that fun? It's much better. And again, you can get these clay pots for $1 a piece. You can rip up paper for free. You can make your own glue for free because I know you've got flour in the house. These are really inexpensive kinds of crafts that you can do. And they just make me super, super happy. I have a pot. I'm literally the most disorganized human on the face of the earth. That is okay sometimes, unless you want to be organized. So let's see. I have light purple at the top of that other one with dark bottom. I think this one needs a dark top. And I literally have every kind of paintbrush, whatever supply that you would ever think that you would want to use. Surprise me, she gets, hey, you know what? I get hate because I express my opinions. So I'm just going to stop expressing my opinions and just be like positive and happy from now on, because people don't need it. That's it. Okay. So I think that one, because it had a darker bottom, needed a lighter top. So I'm going to put dark purple on this, and I'm literally going to paint it around. Anybody have paints? Like to paint? You could continue the Mod Podge to the rim, but I just want to put some dark purple up there because I think it will sort of ground it, make it a little bit, I don't want to get it underneath. So it will come out. Anybody else? Oh, I love to paint. I just love to paint. And I just love crafts. I literally have every single crafting thing. What I was doing, like when I was making some YouTube videos, was saying like a 3-item craft challenge. I would love to do a 3-item craft challenge on here, where you go back in the video comments and you say, hey, I want you to use this, this, and this. And I've done that a couple times. But if you have like 3 items, I promise you I can find it and we can put together a craft. It would be so fun. So, okay, there. And then I'm going to paint inside here so that if the plant, because like the plant is not going to, go up clear to the rim necessarily. I'm looking so cute. Oh, it's coming along. I'm going to encourage everybody. I don't care if you're sitting in bed. I don't care what you're doing. Get up and do something. Accomplish something that will bring you a little bit of joy today. So I like that. That brings me joy. That is going to be cute, sitting with a fun little pot in it. And we will be potting things. We will be planting things as as we start getting ready for summer and spring and all kinds of good stuff like that. Ooh, I know where I'm going to put this. But, so far, we have, I made this one last week. Boom. And now I've got this one ready to dry. And they kind of, because they're sort of made in a similar sort of vein, they will complement each other. But we have to make 3. I got to go find another. Because if they're going to be shown together, you have to be odd numbers. Did you know odd numbers are more pleasing to the eye than even numbers? Isn't that weird? And we want everything even in life, but odd numbers actually appeal to our eyes more. So we have papier-mâché. And I like to call it papier-mâché. I don't know why. I think that's probably a more correct pronunciation than papier-mâché, because it's P-A-P-I-E-R. Anyway, so I would encourage you guys, like seriously encourage you to do something today that brings you joy. Hey, Jocelyn, we're just kind of hanging out, doing some fun stuff. And we're creating a cool little community here that just shows up and says hi to each other and, like communicates with each other. So anyway, we've got those done, and I will finish this. I could keep working on it, but I just wanted to show you that. It was getting a little like over abundantly messy to me. But I'm going to finish this, and then next week we'll put lights in it. We'll put a bow on it. We'll do all kinds of fun things. So anything you guys want to talk about before I finish up? And then go make yourself some homemade glue. And then you can store it in an airtight container. It'll be fine. So go watch that video. How often do you YouTube live? So on Saturdays, I do like crafts or food, stuff like that. Sunday nights, I'm going to be doing test taking tips. And there may only be 1 or 2 people on that live. I don't care. But y'all know the reason that I first got on social media was because I wanted to give free ACT advice, because I'm a really good like ACT tutor. Nobody knows this, but that's my job. That's what I have done to make a living at. And I'm really good at it. So tomorrow night I will be live streaming. And I think there'll be at least 1 person there. But tomorrow night I'll be live streaming here on YouTube, like some free test taking tips. And some of my actual students are going to be in that live stream, and they will as they, if they want to. I just never offered that before, like some free advice. So that's what I'm going to do. And if people want like individual sessions with me or group sessions with me, they can get those too. I'm gonna join on Monday. Oh, would it be Tuesday for you? I mean, it would be Monday for you. It's Sunday for me, right? Yeah. So that's it. So I'm gonna keep working on this. Now I can show you a little. What?
You asked what the ACT was.
Oh, the ACT. It's an American like test that they use to like get you ready for college and stuff. But I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna just give you a little preview. I will finish it up and it will look better. But I will give you a preview of what this is going to be like when we're all done. If I can find a extension cord. Where did my extension cord go? Hold up. I found an extension cord. I do have them around here. So what's going to happen is when I get this, like, you can kind of see it, but like this is going to be cute. I'm going to put some more layers on there and like beef it up a little bit, but it will be cute once we get some decoration on there and stuff. But you can do that in a jar. You can do it with any glass thing, but I will finish that up and show you the results next week. Oh, thank you, Jocelyn. Hi. So I do a number of YouTube lives. It will be fun. Anyway, so I'm going to leave you on this live. If you want to join tomorrow night and just listen, you sure can. But I'll be giving test tips for the ACT on that live stream tomorrow night. And then Tuesday, I'll be reading children's books. I have this, I don't know if I want to like get rid of all controversy in my life. So I may not be doing like book reviews because I feel like that still brings controversy in. I don't want anybody mad at me. If you're going to live anywhere in the world, where would it be? My own island. Mm-hmm. Brian laughed. It would be my own island with a beach, literally with almost zero human interaction, reading books, like my own little cabana thing. I would boat to the mainland to pick up supplies. I would fish. That would be my ideal life. But you can't maybe like communicate with people and like share, like vlog my experience just a tiny bit and like communicate with people. But literally, I would love to live on a deserted island. You would go to America. Yes, America has quite a bit of good stuff in it. Do you have to have 1K to go live on YouTube? You have to apply to go live on YouTube. They actually have to like accept you to go live. What's your favorite food? And can you say happy birthday, Jasmine, please? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jasmine. Happy birthday to you. My favorite food is angel hair pasta, which I think they call capellini. I love the fact that you can say my second name correctly. O'Donnell, like what? It's not that tough. People just don't pay much attention to the way things are pronounced. Anyway, so thank you for joining me. I want to encourage you. I thought that was purple paint. I want to encourage you to go do something this week that brings you joy. Whatever you do. And I used to do this on my TikTok lives a lot. I want you to go do something that brings you joy. Stop spending all your time worrying about what other people think of you. I've done too much of that in the last year. Go do something that brings you joy. When you come back next week, share that thing that you did that brings you joy. If you crafted anything this week, please send me a picture on Instagram. Please send me a picture. Share this live stream if you want other people to join you in here. And I want you to go have a beautiful week. If you want to say hi to me, you can tomorrow night. But I will be, bring your little sisters, whatever, Tuesday to the book reads. And I'm going to leave you here. And And I just hope you go have a blessed, beautiful week, and that you have at least enjoyed a little bit of time with me here. And, you know, do your part to make the world a better place.
What time tomorrow?
Be part of I'll be live tomorrow at 7. Be part of the solution, not part of the problem.
7 Central Time.
7 Central Time. Yep. Much love. Hugs you all.
What time is that?